Hello guys, welcome to weekly outlook here on gold, the pound USD, the USDCAD and the DXY. And quickly what we have for this week is beautiful price actions, beautiful price actions. And basically what I'm anticipating from DXY is a continuous bearish movement to the downside. Quick look at the daily time frame. We could see that push to the downside, creating a new low. We tested the previous 99.75 regions, and what we're expecting was a pullback. At first I was anticipating that pullback around 101, maximum 101.88, 89, or let's just call it 102 right there, around 102 on the 4 hours time frame. Or before that, if you pull up the Fibonacci retracement to and draw that to that low it created here, you'd see it was around this region. But sometimes it can overextend to 78.60. So my anticipation going forward is in the coming weeks, DXY will continue to the downside. All right, so this is what I'm anticipating going forward. And so for the week, I might be bearish on the DXY, and on the daily time frame here we can see an evening star 1 2 3, and huge. This is huge 3 candles showing a huge momentum about to go to the downside on the DXY. And also the non-farm payroll on Friday contributed to this push to the downside. All right, going forward, what I'm anticipating is maybe just a little bit pullback. If you click on the 1 hour time frame, we might be looking for just a little bit pullback to these regions where it's emanated from, and then we could have more of price going to the downside. Let's see. So having maybe just a little push to these regions and break down this upward trend line, a retest of this region, and then we can continue to the downside. Go back to the 4 hours time frame so you can see clearly what I meant. So this is my anticipation for the week: a little pullback to this region, or possibly just maybe play around this region, and then we'll break into this region, come back for a pullback, and then we'll continue to the downside. So overall I'm bearish, and when I say come back, we should be retesting at least that 100 region here, 100 region for the DXY. And if that's the case, what I'm anticipating for gold is also a bullish movement. If the DXY is bearish, I'm anticipating gold to be bullish. In that case, we are approaching just a small resistant region here. So what I'm anticipating is a quick pull to the downside here, just a little bit, anywhere around this region, and break into these regions, create lower lows and lower highs, and then continue to the upside. Okay, first we look at the daily time frame here on gold. You would see that we have a morning star formation here, a very strong bullish engulfing candle right there, showing us that, okay, listen, we broke over to these regions, we're coming back for a retest, and we are going to continue to the upside. On the 4 hours time frame, it's clear, although we opened up now and we're looking like a little rejection, which is what I'm looking at for that little pullback here on DXY. So a little pullback to the downside. If I stretch on the 1 hour time frame, I could see possible just this region here, so this region here. Okay, perfect. So this region here, pull back to that region, we'll continue to the upside, break above here, retest, and start creating high highs and higher lows, going to the upside. So basically this is what I'm looking out for here on gold, this region, this week. And for confluence, we've seen 1 2 3 touches, so looking at the upward trend line being respected. And another one is if we pull up our Fibonacci retracement too for this push here, we're looking at price just waking into 61.8 region, another confluence. So look at the targeted region, so perfect. So we're looking at price hitting to this region, then we might just get a pullback here and continuation and all that going forward on gold. All right, so this is basically what I'm anticipating for gold. Likewise, pound USD. On the pound USD is similar, because for a while now, if you've been following me, you know that the gold pound USD, they correlate a lot. And so now I'm looking at the bullish continuation here on pound USD. Looking at this move, looking at the potential just a little bit pullback to this region, a break into this region to retest this downward trend line, retest this region, break above this downward trend line, and continue creating higher highs and higher lows, retesting that back to this region. Why am I very bullish on pound USD? On the daily time frame as well, we can see morning star formation here already. Okay, so a morning star formation has been set, and we're also looking at how we're looking at the trend. We created a higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a higher low formation here, and next we should anticipate a higher high, either to equal this high or to break and continue to the upside. So I'm very much bullish on pound USD, and if I stroke to the 4 hours time frame this week, I'm hopefully we need to bag a lot of picks this week. So downward trend line confirmation up and above. Breaking above these downward trend line is another confluence to keep bagging the pips to the upside on pound USD. Strolling down to the 1 hour time frame, you see why I'm looking out for a possible just a little retracement, not entirely to this region. So I'm looking at somewhere here. So I'm looking at somewhere here, right here, basically. So just a little pullback, or it might just be done already, and then more confluence would be if price just breaks through the the previous high mid last week Friday. So just looking for better structures, and yes, very much bullish on pound USD. Let's see how that will play out. Okay, and lastly on USDCAD, looking like it's just struggling, but if you look, it's on a very strong resistant region that I'm anticipating just a continuation, just rejection from that region to the downside. Boom. This is what I'm anticipating for USDCAD. But if it's maybe a fake out, we might just see price. But if not a fake out, we see price break out of this region, creating lower lows and higher highs, then we might continue to the upside. Otherwise, we might just get let me push this to the other side. We might just get a fake out, Monday, Tuesday to these regions here, and then we'll continue to the downside. Yes, that is possible. So that's what I have for USDCAD. I don't want to overanalyze that. And lastly, as an addition, more like a bonus, I'm looking at very bullish sentiment here on Euro USD from the larger time frame perspective. So if we look at it here, we're looking at how it broke above to create a new high, coming back for a retest, and then we also have that morning star here and a very bullish engulfing candle right there. So on the 4 hours time frame, we've retested a downward trend line, and what I'm anticipating is a break of it and creating good, beautiful price action. So for the week on Euro USD, we should just anticipate price to retest this region, come back to break this highs, which is this resistance region, alongside breaking down this downward trend line to create retest, continue to this region, break, retest, and then we'll come back to this region. This might take 2 weeks, or probably the high volatility this week we might really achieve it. So basically, this is my bonus for Euro USD. Let's back some pips this week, and this is my analysis. Beautiful price actions this week, and I hope we bag a lot of pips this week, and I'll see you guys on Saturday, Friday, Sunday for the week app. Make sure you enjoy the week, and see you on Friday. Ciao.